gentlemen, Van Pebble is back. Not because I want to be back, because I have to be back. What do you mean, Van Pebble? What are you talking about? Why are you being so cryptic? I'm just going to spell it out for you. Okay? I was supposed to be working today. I'm not. Okay? There's more to the story. We will get into it a little bit. But we're here to stream. We're here to have fun. And we're here to kind of let the stress of life, really, you gotta let it go, you know? And you gotta move on. We have to address this job situation when we can. You know? Eventually I'm gonna have to gotta work, right? It didn't happen. The best thing I could do right now is play a little Fortnite, get a little energy going. I actually feel good, as you can see. Like I said, we will talk about it a little bit. But mostly we're here to play. Let's play some Fortnite. We have till 10 o'clock. That gives us a good hour and a half. And thank you for joining us. Van Pebble, Fortnite. Here we go. I feel like I'm in the Matrix. Getting ready before the machines come. Everybody's dancing. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get into the game. Let's have some fun. Let's play some Fortnite. I am glad to be here. I would like to address what happened to me because I don't want it to be like confusing. So basically what happened was we had a nice job set up for us 3 days a week, 12 hours a shift. Beautiful. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Couldn't wait to get into it. Very excited about it. And I was thinking yesterday, maybe I should go and maybe I should check and maybe I should just like do a dry run. Like, let's do a bus run. Let's do a bus run. Let's see what it's like to get there. I thought about it and I went, nah, it'll be fine. I've been in Seattle for a really long time. And then we woke up today. And I got to tell you, it was a lot of sleep. I slept a lot. I was nervous a little bit. But I was ready. And I was like, you know what? We're ready. We've done a lot of security. I'm sure it's going to be easier. It's always easier than you think it is. Never as hard as you think it's going to be. And then I left the house around... The job started at 6, so I left the house at 4. And I didn't get there at all. I never arrived. Because by the time I got on the third bus, it was 2 hours and 15 minutes. And I went, I think I got off the bus and the bus driver said, you're nowhere even close to where you need to be. I went, excuse me? He goes, dude, you got to get off this bus. This is the last stop. I went, what? He goes, you need to get on another bus and then you need to go really far. And I realized that this was not going to happen. That I can't do a 12-hour shift, take 3 hours, a 3-hour bus to get there, then do a 12-hour shift, then do a 3-hour bus to get home. It's not realistic. It's no point in even pretending that it's a possibility. And all that money that I was looking at, everything that looked like it was so beautiful disappeared like that. And I just automatically, thankfully, I'm an old guy. I've been at this a long time. I just thought, well, I think I remember getting a phone call. We'll try to call those people back. Unfortunately, I didn't call them because I had this other job locked in. Maybe that's what I'll tell them. Hey, the reason that I did that is because I had another job locked in, and I just thought, no reason to really call, but that job fell through, and you guys, that's what I should fucking say. So that's where I'm at with it. Van Pebble had a job, lost it, and that's what happened. And it is what it is. I took full blame. There was no real like back and forth with me and the guys. I'll just tell everybody now. It was a military thing. It was a government job, so I was kind of excited. Never really worked for the government. I mean, when I was in the military, I did, and I liked military stuff. I like military jobs. So I was excited. It was going to be at a naval shipyard, but the naval shipyard they're really far away. If you live in Seattle, or if you know anything about Seattle, you know what I'm talking about. The naval shipyards are hella. They are hella. And if you have a car, it's one thing, but like it's still far with the car. So that's what happened to Van Pebble. And that's why we're streaming, because we were not going to be streaming today. We were going to be streaming again until Sunday. And I got to tell you, it was going to be brutal, but I was ready to do it. And even, the thing is, even when it was 2 hours of a travel, I still was like, fuck it, we'll do it. We'll do it. It'll be 2 hours up, 2 hours back. But you know what? We'll just look for another job, and at least we'll be working. It's going to suck. But we'll probably, between that time, we'll find a little bit of a better route, you know? It was so unmanageable time-wise. But that gun had some kick to it. I gotta start using the striker shotgun. That was crazy. I thought, you know what? 2 hours, I'll take the hit. I'll do it. It's 3 days a week. I haven't had work in 3 months. I gotta get back. And then after the third bus, and realizing like how stupid this was, and like it was nobody's fault really. You know, it is what it is. I wish I could say I felt really bad, but I just didn't. I'm like, this is the way things go. I'm used to it. Like, I know how things are. I know what life is. Not perfect. And that was it. It's funny because I actually felt really peaceful about it, which is good. I feel like I'm in a good groove in general. And I think it's good. I think we're going to find something better. I really do. Ah! That's what happened to me. And I wish I could say like I was really upset about it, but I just know that that's kind of what it's like, you know? That's kind of what life is. There's something about being in the middle of this and knowing that we've been here a million times. Like, we'll get out of it, you know? We'll get something going. I feel really confident that something's gonna come. And I'll be honest with you, if I'm being 100%, like intuitively, something didn't feel 100% about it. Intuitively, you know, just like little things about the job where I was seeing like they were really, really, really strict, which I don't care. Like, but they're really heavy on like you have a phone, but you can never listen to it, never use it. You can't listen to music. You can't. I'm like, dude, it's a 12-hour shift, and you don't want us to listen to music. Like, what the fuck is going on? The job didn't pay that well. It only paid like $21 an hour. Like, it wasn't the greatest thing, right? But for me, it was like, this is going to be my thing. I'm going to just, but I don't think it was the answer, honestly. I mean, obviously it wasn't, but like, I think really, if I was to really look, it wasn't the deal. It wasn't the deal. And I mean, look, for me, people don't know, I had this job set up for like a month and a half where it was back and forth. Back and forth. When are you guys going to start me? Like, it was getting really. It was like a lot of like. A lot of like, yeah, we'll get as soon as we can get a schedule, man. We'll get you in the schedule, absolutely. And I would get a call like at 5:30 at night, and the shift starts at 6. And I was not scheduled. They'd be like, you want to work? You want to get started? And I'm like, for what shift? The one that right now. We get started. It's like 5:30 p.m. And little did I know at that time how long it would really take me to get there. The guy was a really nice guy, and I thought, like, they're like perfect. The thing I like about the military is they got it right away. They're professional, and they were just like, so you're saying just take you off schedule. I was like, guys, my fault, it's on me. I should have checked it out first. I apologize to everybody involved. I'm the idiot. Take me off the schedule. Sorry. That's all. There's 15 players left here. See what we can. There was a guy shooting at me somewhere. Let me see if I can find out where. I see him. Yeah, you're getting shot at now, aren't you? Aren't you? Huh? Yeah, I mean, you can kind of tell. There's like little feelings inside that you get. You know what I mean? Like, you know when you know if somebody's cheating on you or something. Those kind of vibes. just feel it. You're like, yeah, I don't know if this thing isn't fitting up, not matching up. You feel it in your gut, you know. That's how I felt. It just wasn't really. I was like, and they were like, and I was like, they were cool people, and that's how I know I'm on the right track. I mean, it was good back and forth. I did a great job in the interview. That's a really good thing, actually, for the future, because we're going to be doing more interviews now. So it's like, it's good to know that I'm really doing well with interviews. I'm inspired now, too. I think for a while, like, I knew I had a job locked in. I was just kind of like, all right, what do we get? Like, let's just wait and see, okay? Wonder if you can rocket across there. Like, you have the rocket thing. Stay with me. See him, right? Ladies and gentlemen, there are 3 players left. I'm one of them. How are you? How are you? This is perfect because if somebody comes in here, we can fuck them up bad. Although we may need to get out of here. We're running out of rocket. I'll tell you that right now. That's gonna be That's gonna be gone. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a beautiful victory. We needed that. I'm going to tell you, I don't know if we needed it. I think one of those things, right? Life takes you somewhere. It's like, it helps sometimes. Come on here, do a little Fortnite. Hopefully people enjoyed it. I guess we're playing with a little extra focus, I would say. Because if you think about it, we should be at work, right? I was ready to be focused at work. I was ready to be dialed in. I was going to eat. This is my stuff. I was going to eat a couple top ramen meals. I wasn't going to eat very well today at all. But the thing is, you work these shifts and you come home. It was going to be brutal, man. It was going to be brutal. We were going to get here. We were probably going to get home around, I mean, the way that travel was 8. We get off at 6, get home around 8 or 9 p.m. Or excuse me, 9 a.m. We'd have to go to work again that night, 6 p.m. Better fucking get to sleep. 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. Get up. 6 hours of sleep. Go back. It's just not possible to do. And that's good. I mean, yeah, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Let's go back to the lobby and let's see where we are. That was a beautiful game. That's so crazy. What a game. Very nice game. Well played. Well played. Let's take a look at our sprite. I really like this sprite that this is a brand new sprite. The sprite is called the Boss Sprite. It's a legendary sprite. Let's take a look at our legendary sprites. We don't have a lot of them. I didn't realize that the sprites were like epic, I had no idea. So we look at our epic, we look at our legendary sprites. Dream sprite is a legendary. I never thought was a big deal. This one, you could see, this one's a big one. I like this one a lot. I'm going to unequip it because I like to keep it there for like when I really need it. And we're going to go play again without a sprite. We'll get one. Ladies and gentlemen. And Pebble. Let's play some Battle Royale. It's going to be a great week, actually. It actually is, or weekend, I should say, because we're going to play a lot of video games. We're going to find that job, but we're just going to keep streaming. Cyberpunk 77, you're up. That's the next game up. And I'm very excited. That's going to be the next game that's going to get us through here. Yeah, man. Disappointing. I was very excited about it. There were some things about it that were great. Like, for example, the military angle was fantastic. To work again with military people It was really fun that people were calling each other sir on the fucking text. It's professional. Even when I quit, like I shouldn't even say I quit. It was literally like I couldn't even get there, and I was just like, guys, this isn't gonna work. It's my fault. I didn't realize. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. I mean, that is great. Now, could somebody give me a call later and like yell at me? Maybe, but that's not what military guys do. That's not what they do, man. They don't. And they get it too, because where these guys are stationed, it's like way the fuck out in Seattle. I'm sure they have trouble getting employees. It's just a really crazy far. That should have tipped. I just had never heard. I don't know. For some reason, I thought I could make it happen. I just thought, you know what? I know the buses so well around here. I'll figure it out. Even when I was in the middle of it, and it's like very clear that this is way too far. Like it took me an hour, like just to get to the first. The first bus took me to light rail. That's not a problem. That's understandable. And then the light rail took me to the stadium station, and that's far. Stadium station's far, and from there. And here's the thing that's funny about AI. AI kept telling me, "Oh, it's going to take you 12 minutes to walk there from here." No, 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 no. I was lucky that it basically took me for buses and stuff 2 hours and 15 minutes, and I wasn't even close to there. I would imagine it was probably a 3-hour slog, if not more of a slog than that. Yes, I said slog twice. I think it's a great word. I heard somebody on like a real podcast say it the other day. I was like, hey, good, because I use that word a lot. Have you ever done that? Like you use a word that when you hear like a podcast or something and you're like, they use the word after, but you've used it first and you feel legit. You're just like, hey, somehow I'm like ahead of the curve here. All right. Hey, all right. Ladies and gentlemen, Dan Pebble is ahead of the curve. He's going to be okay. Don't you worry about him. Okay, you can worry a little bit. No, I'm kidding. We're fine. We're fine. What does that thing even do? Seriously, what does it do? Who is your daddy and what does he do? Ice cream. Ice cream. Oh, here we go. Who is your daddy and what does he do? It's kind of cool being downtown, though. I hadn't been downtown in a while. And that's why, like, when I was downtown and, you know, I realized, shit, man, this isn't going to work. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, what is that? Oh yeah, I want that. I want that. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Yeah, let's get out of here. We gotta go. You know, because I see people, they have jobs, they've had it for years. Now, hundreds of years, not hundreds, 10 years, 20 years, people just work somewhere forever. And you know what? Instead of being jealous, I just realized that's their thing, man. They're able to get that. God bless them. It's just, for some reason, I just can't seem to find that job. And I could, but I just don't. And it's okay. You just gotta, like, not beat yourself up. This is my path in life. And that's it. Obviously, we want to change our luck. We want to make things better. But when I see those people, I do feel good about those people. I don't get jealous. I go, those people, they worked hard. Some people didn't work hard. Some people just get lucky with whatever they get. But I go, but that's good. Be happy that they don't have to grind like we do. I was just saying today, like, man, I'm so glad to get back to work. And the reason was because I was like, it's been so hard to find a job. I can't believe it. Like, I've got a lot of experience. You know what I mean? But oh, really? Okay. Dude, is that real? I have no bullets. That's crazy. I literally have no bullets. No guns, I got nothing. How about that? Wow, that was really bad. You see, things do get better. Alright, now we can go back and fuck that guy up. Can't though, we gotta go this way now. That was crazy. I was just thinking today, I was like, man, I mean, I'm so glad we're getting back to work because the journey of just getting a job was so difficult. I can't believe how hard it was. And then that happened to me, and I was like, I guess this is just our thing. This is our journey. Or it could just be or it could just be something that just happened. It doesn't have to be a dramatic thing. Wow, what a good try, huh? What a valiant effort. That shows you, man, people are, and we've said this the last couple days, man, people are so good at this game now. It's insane. But yeah, so that's my whole attitude right now is like, I feel good, but I can't escape the reality. The truth is like, man, we gotta fucking find work. Gotta find a job. We have to find a job. And then, I put up some ads on Craigslist, and I look on there, and then somebody goes, "Hey, you want to give massages to guys?" Like, then they got to deal with that bullshit. So I said, "Yes, how much?" No, I'm kidding. I basically was like, no. I didn't. I didn't even return it. The old me when I was like in my 30s would maybe be like, I don't want to hurt his feelings. I'll just say, no, man, if that's what you're into, bro. But I didn't even say anything. Don't respond to those people. People are garbage. Garbage. And if I tell you, if I was interested in if I could swing both ways, I still guarantee that guy's going to be gross. Like, there's no way that guy's not going to be disgusting. And I could get past certain things, but like, it's probably a drug addict, probably addicted to meth, probably just a lot of things that I could see probably. Yeah, but we got to keep our heads. That's all we've got to do. We've got to keep our head and just keep trying. That's all we can do. Keep trying. I definitely feel like I'm going to start, like, we're going to go to bed early tonight. We're going to regroup tomorrow. We're going to spend all day looking for work. We'll do a little bit of streaming, but mostly just looking. And that'll be the thing. As a matter of fact, maybe we won't stream. Maybe we'll just look for work. And then we'll stream 4 days a week, and we'll look for work. No, we'll stream 3 days a week. We'll look for work 4 days. That's all we'll do. Look for work. And I mean grind. I'll do massages. I'll massage guys. Whatever I have to do. That seems like the dumbest place to go. It always feels like the edges are good places to go. Because then you can move your way in. Yeah, man. I was looking forward to, what time is it? It's 9 o'clock. I was a little surprised, though. It was a military, like, place. I won't say who they are, but they were like, they're military. I was really kind of surprised that, like, they were only paying $21 an hour. Seems a little low for military. Is that how you, like, that's what you guys pay military guys? Like, I'm ex-military, man. Like, I didn't, like, do any wartime or anything. And by the end of my term, I was trying to get out of the military. Just because it just wasn't really my path. Or so I thought at the time. Because there was nothing going on. There was no wartime. Not that I was hungry for war, but I was like, what am I even doing here? It's like, it seems like a dumb place to be. By the time I got out, and I got out a little bit early, by the time I got out, it was 4 years anyway. And I still, if you look up my military, it was turned into honorable discharge. Never did anything wrong. We just. But I have those credits, and I have that honorable discharge credit, so I'm kind of surprised that somebody with my background would get paid 21. It seems very low. And it's just like, security, maybe I won't do security because they don't seem to get it. Like, how can I do a 12-hour shift, get 6 hours of sleep, and do another one, and then do it again, and like back to back to back? 6 hours of sleep is not enough for that. It's just not enough. I don't know. It almost seems like it should legally be an issue, you know? Dude, that's crazy how little ammo I had left. Holy fucking shit. Come here. Come here. It always kind of surprised me, like, did you start? And I'll tell you something a little else too. The guy who was the supervisor guy was kind of on his last. Like, just everything, every message I got from him was spelled wrong. He was a smart guy too. I talked to him. He looked great on the interview, but man, every time he texts me, it's like, who are you texting to? Sometimes he gets my name wrong. One time he told me, hey, let's have sex later. I'm like, what is this? Sorry, I thought you were my wife. I'm kidding. That didn't happen, but like the guy did get confused about a lot of things, and you could tell like he was overworked. And you shouldn't be like, if somebody should be there to be like, dude, you're not okay. You're not okay. So I don't know. These things work out. Eventually. All right, that was a good, I like that fight. I don't like losing at 45, but that's a good fight. We both came to party there. Kind of fun. Yeah, everything points to like, hey man, you're good. Like it doesn't feel like it at the time because the numbers are like, you know, I had rent paid for, I could buy food and I could live like a regular person, and now I'm just like, oh shit, and that's scary, obviously. But it makes sense, and I'm glad it happened. You know, I'm happy. Like it was gonna be a sucky 3 days, right? I'll be honest. I thought about it, I was like, we could make gold out of this. We could do, but man, come on, 12-hour shifts. The thing is, like, it takes like 2 hours. It was gonna take about 3 hours to get there. But even if I found like a better, what if I found a closer bus? It still would be like, it was still going to take over 2 hours just to get there and get back. That's a 4-hour. You gotta equate 4 hours into that situation. Because then you gotta leave. If you gotta be there at 6, that means you gotta leave at 4. Which means you're not going to get home till 8. You gotta be at work again at 6 that day. How much sleep are you going to get? 6 hours if you're lucky. It just wasn't a good. It doesn't make any sense. And I tried before with those guys to get like staggered shifts. But little did I know I was completely fucked. Like that, it was too far to get to. But even before then, I was like, "Can you guys give me staggered shifts? Like to have to work back to back is a little And I was right. It would have been too brutal. I can't. I'm like, if I do security again, I'm gonna make sure that they're not back to back to back. If I can help it. I mean, we'll see, man. Just, you know what? Anybody, any of my brothers or sisters out there who are going through a certain similar situation, I feel you. Like you're not alone. Like this is tough, man. Life's hard. Just keeping yourself afloat, you know, staying afloat. It's not easy, and I'm pretty much willing to do anything except massage that guy. I won't do that. Even like part of me is like, and it's kind of a good thing, believe it or not. It sounds weird, but like even part of me is like, let's see, am I above massaging a guy? It's like, of course. What the fuck are you talking about? But I'm glad that at least my inner like survivor is like, whatever we got to do. We can obviously we're not going to do that. Men or women. I don't want to massage anybody. What are the odds that it's an actual attractive like person? It's not. You know what I mean? And I know I look at myself. I know what I look like. But I'm saying, I mean, that's usually the people that want those massages. People that are not, let's say, gifted in the looks department. Ladies and gentlemen, that last one was a tough fight. Partially it was our fault. We kind of landed in a weird spot. Let's see if we can, hopefully this is a little better. Oh, excuse me. I'm bright like a diamond. It is interesting because all the people like that I follow on Twitter and like people that I respect and stuff, like this guy that I really like, this guy Daniel Negreanu. He's a great poker player. He just won like this big tournament. My Lakers finally got rid of LeBron James. No offense to LeBron, but like it was time to go, and like they made some big moves, and like life seems to be going great. I got this job, and it was like this exciting feeling of like everything just, and then everything isn't. But it is just. I think everything's okay. It hurts though, like it hurts. It had something. It was palpable, like you could taste it. It had these shifts that you could work, you know? Ah, it was so, what a feeling that was almost. What does a shield bubble do? Oh, look. Wait, can I shoot through this? Look at that. I don't know what the shield bubble does, I'll be honest. Bubble guts. Alright. Bubble gut. Trying to stand right by the window if I can help it. There we go. Let's go. Bubble gut. Listen, if anyone's watching this stream and you live in Seattle and you want to hire me, I'm a good worker. I mean, if this is how I have to get jobs now, that's how I'll do it, I guess. And I seem like a nice guy. Don't I seem pretty respectful? I seem like I know what I'm doing in life, and I'm not so great, right? Doesn't it seem like you could rely on me in a real life situation? Don't I seem like I could handle stress, right? I could still be a professional throughout really stressful times. That's the maker of a good worker. I could do it. Done it. I do it. I do this. God damn it, I can't hit shit. Can't hit the broadside of a barn. Baby. That was a good fight. That was a good fight. I'm a good fighter. I'm a really good fighter. I'm Nick Swartzen. Nick! What are you doing on my stream? I just thought I'd call in. How are you? I'm good, Nick. You know, it's weird. I had a feeling somebody was on the phone. It was Nick Swartzen. Nick, a lot of people know you're a very, very famous guy. It's impressive. Where did you find out about my show? How did you even get my number? Don't worry about it. Everybody knows that Pebble. Come on, man. That Pebble. Everybody knows about you. Listen, man. Thanks for calling in, man. It's a fucking blast. Well, it is a fucking blast. That's what I said. That's what I said. All right. Well, I'm going to go now. It's getting confusing. I can't tell who I am or you are. All right. Later, Dad. Okay. Bye. Ladies and gentlemen, Nick Swartz. One of the worst impressions I've ever done on stream. Definitely one of the worst. Good, they're fighting. What happens a lot of times is guys come in, they start bullying you, then somebody else comes in and starts fighting your fight for you. Then you could come in and finish it, possibly. Oh, wow, I had that laser dialed in. Let me see what they had down here. I think he had pretty good gun here. I think there's somebody over there as well. Anyway. You know what it is? I felt like I had the Nick Swartzen before I had it. I had a little taste, I had a little flavor of it, and then I kind of just lost it a little. And I haven't really listened enough to Nick Swartzen to really know what Nick Swartzen. Like, I don't know his personality enough, or I could have just winged it on some Nick Swartzen hits, maybe. Oh, look at this. I haven't had any luck with these, but it's still nice to find one. By the way, we're playing well. Aren't we? Yeah. Oh, look at these guys. What's up, guys? That's like the only time that's ever worked for me. Ladies and gentlemen, we escaped death for one more time. Give it to me one more time. Oh, baby, baby, how was I supposed to know? And Pebble had a job, but then he lost it because he could not go. Because it was too far. Oh, why didn't he check it before he had to go to work? I do not know. My stupidness is killing me, and I am a dumb shit, but I believe, he believes. Oh, it's a ramp. That was a nice ramp. Nice ramp jump. I need to check. Oh, that's the funniest thing. I did not even mean to do that. That is so good. That's the funniest thing I've ever done in this game. That's very funny. That was my fault. I was trying to do it again. I couldn't do it. That was so funny, dude. So wait, what's the move then? You do a passenger? What is the move? Okay, I gotta figure out how I did that. Okay, in the game Fortnite, if you're in a car and you go to the passenger side, can you pull? Because I did this, but how did I do it? I went to the passenger's window, and I shot out of the window and I killed the guy. But then I tried to do it again, and I couldn't. You can only shoot out the window if you're in a seat that allows combat mode. That obviously you did. It has to allow combat mode holding a weapon, and the car's angle movement isn't blocking the animation. How do I know which car allows weapons? Does it say it somehow? All right, I'm so sick of AI. Actually, I hate to say it. Like, it's not AI's fault, but like tonight, when that was one of the things about like, I was relying heavily on AI for my job as far as getting there. So I was like, hey, by the way, we're going to end the stream there because I think we should. I just needed to get a little stream in there. I feel good about it. Thank you for letting me stream that. But I was relying on AI for my, like, I was using mostly AI. I'm also, like, I've taken the bus a million times and I knew some things, but I didn't know specifically where this place was that I was going to go work. And AI was more wrong than I've ever seen it. Like, as I'm walking, I'm walking to this thing, and it was like, oh, you shouldn't go to don't get out at that station. Get out at another station. I was like, okay. So I got out at one of the stations, and then I'm walking to go to this other bus, and I passed the other station. And it was like literally like 15 to 20 minutes away. Like, that's how crazy this day was. It was a tough day for Van Pebble, but it's gonna be okay now. We are back on track, ladies and gentlemen. Back on track. All right. Thank you so much. Let's put some music on. That's what we're trying to do here. Sorry about that. And let's end the stream. My name's Van Pebble. We're going to end the stream here. Since we are kind of veering into the weekend, maybe we'll just stream this weekend and then we'll just get back to work Monday, Tuesday. We'll do like a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday thing where we'll just take those days off, look for work, and then we'll just stream on the weekends, I guess. So you'll see us tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody. Don't feel sorry for me. I'll be okay. And what I'm about to do is the advertisements. Don't feel like I'm trying to pressure you into donating money. I'm not. I'm just this part of the advertisements at the end. Just ignore them. I swear, I'm being serious. Because what I always say to people is, I will find a way to make it happen. I don't want to ever really do this streaming thing to have to rely on people. I would rather just, if you want to donate, you can. That's fine. This is part of the advertisement. Van Pebble is on Twitter. We talk about the Lakers. We talk about TV, movies. It's fun. It really is designed just to feel good. In fact, right after I get off of the stream, feeling pretty good, feeling better. I need a little therapy. I'm going to probably go on Twitter and just check Twitter a little bit, So check it out. We're always trying to make people feel good, not bad. Van Pebble's on Twitter. If you want to go and check me out on YouTube, the videos are free. I would say this one we just put out is a really fun one. Van Pebble plays FX Pinball Twilight Zone. That's a really fun one. And what we do now is we go on, we play the game FX Pinball, and we do a tournament. And what the tournament we've been doing lately is, it's unlimited, or it's like, there's stipulations, But we usually hold like, maybe it'll be like a day or two, give people time to compete in it. It's free to the public, but you have to own the game FX Pinball and you have to own the machine that we're playing on. That's the fucked up thing about FX Pinball. You have to own the machines. And we've been doing like tournament stuff on there, and it's been fun, and that's been a pleasant stream. So go check that out on YouTube. Van Pebble's on YouTube. If you want to donate money to Van Pebble, again, If you want to, don't feel sorry for me. Do this only if you love what we're doing and you believe in us. At Thomas Palvino, at Thomas Palvino, ThomasPolvino. And that is at Thomas Palvino. No spaces, no capital letters on PayPal. And that is for anybody, whatever you want to throw out there. And we maintained that that was the goal the entire time we streamed, is to, like, we are going to try to make money off this thing eventually. And that's the best way to do it. If you, as far as Twitch goes, just follow me on Twitch. I really appreciate it. And thank you to Twitch for letting me use their platform. I do appreciate it. And I'm going to go. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. We're going to play some Cyberpunk 77 for the first time. It's actually kind of a big deal. We're going to play some Fortnite later that night. Maybe a little pinball. Maybe a little mini shoot adventure. Or what we might do tomorrow is just take the day off. Look for work. Then maybe we'll just stream on the weekend. But I really just want to, I think probably that is what we're going to do, actually, just take tomorrow and just try to find, just like really dial it in. I think that's a good idea. We'll come back here on Saturday then. That's what we'll do. You will see us on Saturday, and if you ever want to watch us live, streaming live, you're gonna do that on Twitch. Thanks everybody. I appreciate it. Thanks for listening to me talk. Thanks for watching me play. Have a good night. And as always and forever,